Phil? Okay. We'll just skip it. It's okay. Okay. It's like, yeah. Yep. All right. You ready? All right. Hey, Dwayne, you gonna sit?
Yeah.
You gonna sit? Go ahead.
I don't have to, but
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Why don't you though?
Okay.
Why were you going? When I asked everybody to stand up.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want this seat or this seat?
I'll sit on the end. I'll sit on the end.
Okay. Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Alec Miller. I'm the Deputy Fire Chief for the City of Torrance Fire Department. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the 2026 Promotional and Graduation Ceremony for the Torrance Fire Department. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please rise for the posting of the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the national anthem. I'd like to ask everyone to please take your seats. For family and friends who are unable to be here with us today, we're live streaming this event on YouTube, thanks to the Communications Division of the Office of the City Manager. Today we are honored to be joined by several dignitaries, their representatives, elected officials, department directors, and city staff. Please hold your applause till the end. I'd like to welcome the Mayor of the City of Torrance, the Honorable George K. Chin. Representing District 1, Councilmember John Kaji. Representing District 2, Councilmember Bridget Lewis. Representing District 3, Councilmember Assam Sheikh. Representing District 4, Councilmember Sharon Kalani. Representing District 5, Councilmember Aurelio Matucci. Representing District 6, Councilmember Jeremy Gerson. City Treasurer Tim Goodrich. Thank you to City Manager Aram Shaparian and City Attorney Patrick Sullivan, the City Executive Team, and City staff members who are here to support us today. We also have the honor and privilege of having our local representatives from Congresswoman Maxine Waters' office, Congressman Ted Lieu's office, State Assembly Al Marisucci's office, and thank you all for being here. I'd also like to acknowledge the Executive Board, representing the Torrance Firefighters Association, Local 1138, who are here today along with the Torrance Fire Department retirees, showing their ongoing support and appreciation. Next, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mayor of the City of Torrance, the Honorable George K. Chin, to give the congratulatory address.
Thank you, Chief, and good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2026 Torrance Fire Department Promotional Ceremony. On behalf of my colleagues and I on the City Council, we just want to thank you all for being here. As I see in the audience, there are a lot of retirees here, and there are a lot of family members here coming to share in the joy of this promotion ceremony. And we're very proud of all the promotees that's going to be honored today. So enjoy, and we are right behind the Torrance Fire Department, our Class 1 fire department since 1912. Thank you for being here, and enjoy.
Thank you, Mayor. It's now my distinct pleasure to introduce our Fire Chief, David Dumais. Please welcome Chief Dumais.
Well, good morning. Thank you. I always want to get a good morning or afternoon. Welcome to all the families, friends for coming this morning. As our tradition, this morning our graduates hosted a breakfast for our retirees. We bring our retirees, we send them emails and get them to come to the fire station early so that our recruits that are coming in can serve them breakfast. They cook breakfast, so I guess that's the first breakfast they cook in the fire station. Bringing these folks together who have built this department and who will carry, with these young men, carry it forward. It's always meaningful to hear the stories, see the perspective across generations, and be reminded of how far we've come as an organization. To our legacy members with us today, thank you for your service. We think we have some of our retired members in the audience today. If you could please stand up so you can be recognized. Saw a couple. Today is a proud day for our department, our city, and especially the families who stand beside these members. We gather to recognize two defining moments in a fire service journey: entering the profession and advancing within it. To our recruit graduates, you are stepping into a calling. To our newly promoted fire captains and senior fire prevention specialists, you are stepping into a greater responsibility, leadership, and trust. Though your paths differ, you are united by three principles: the desire to serve, the ability to perform, and the courage to act. The desire to serve is where it all begins. It's what brought you here and what will sustain you. This job is not about recognition, it's about responsibility. It's about showing up on someone's worst day and being that steady presence they depend upon. Recruits, protect that desire. Promotees, model it. Your leadership now defines what service looks like for others. The ability to perform, this is where preparation meets expectation. It's built through training, discipline, and repetition. In this profession, performance matters because the public depends on it. Recruits, this is just a beginning. Stay sharp, stay humble. Promotees, your new role now includes developing others and ensuring your teams are ready. And finally, the courage to act. That's what sets this profession apart. Courage isn't the absence of fear, it's moving forward despite it. It's making decisions when conditions are uncertain and the stakes are high. It's also found in accountability, in doing what's right, not what's easy. For our new leaders, courage now includes leading people, making tough calls, and standing by them. Your team will now look to you for confidence and clarity. To the families in the room, you are part of this as well. Your support is essential. You carry the weight of this profession along with these members. We thank you for your sacrifice that you make for these members, the strength you provide, and the foundation you create that allows them to serve. To those being recognized today, never forget the badge you wear represents trust. Every call, every action, every decision builds or reinforces that trust. So as you move forward, serve with humility, perform at the level your community expects and deserves, and act with courage when it matters most. If you do that, you will honor this profession, this department, this city, and the people you serve. Congratulations to each one of you. Stay safe, take care of each other, and never forget why you chose this path. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Dumais. We're now going to show you a short video that highlights what these recruits went through over the last 13 weeks.
might not happen tomorrow. But there's one thing I know for certain. If I give up, it will never happen. If I give up, I will never know how far I could have gone. If I give up, I will never know how great I could have been. I will never give up. I will never give up. I will never give up.
I never give up. When I've come so close, I can feel it all around. It's got me in gold. Winners never quit. Quitters never win. Fall 7 times, stand up again. I never give up. Keep going and keep growing. I need no one. Just keep showing up. When I sit back and add it all up, enough is not enough. I'll never give up. You can say a lot of things about me. That I'm cold, that I'm scared, that I'm weak. But you can never say that I'm done. I'll be the one to streak. You can't beat the soul that won't give. Going full speed to the point they can't yield. It's not one step back, move onward. With every stride I take, I just get stronger and stronger. To build legacy, because I better be better than anyone in my family.
If you like me, if you brothers, we shall see you. If you brothers, if you see you, if you everyone, if you tell me, the church animal, if you tell me, it's you could live.
I'm so close, I can feel it all around. It's got me in gold. Winners never quit, quitters never win. Fall 7 times, stand up again. I never give up. Keep going and keep growing. I need no one, just keep showing up. When I sit back and add it all up, enough is not enough. I'll never give up. Failure's not a mistake, it teaches lessons on how much more you can take. The reality is I'm not unstoppable. The plot twist is I'm the only one who can pump the brakes. Screech and stops, progress lost, quitting free now with a long-term cost.
I wanted to give special recognition to one of our senior engineers, Engineer Arnold Panner. He produces those videos for us. He spends a lot of time down at the tower every year reliving his tower, which I know he loves. So thank you, Arnold Panner. I'd like to ask our recruit class of 2026 to please rise. At this time, we're going to be presenting our firefighters with their badges and their assignments. So I'd like to invite to the stage the following individuals. Fire Chief David Dumais, Mayor George K. Chin, our City Manager Aram Shaparian, Assistant Fire Chief Dwayne Sweeten, the Torrance Firefighters Association Local 1138 President Ryan Mendeville, and Fire Captain Brett Fournier. So just to give you an idea of what they're being given, Chief Dumais will give them the badge they wear on their chest. Our City Manager, Ram Shaparian, will give them the badge they wear on their Class B hat. Chief Sweeten will be giving them a probationary helmet shield that is green in color that signifies they're a probationary firefighter, so they're identifiable on the fire ground during their first year. Captain Mendeville will be giving them a belt buckle that the Torrance Firefighters Association gives to all the new members of the association. And Captain Fournier will be giving them their assignment in writing. We'll be calling out their assignment as they get their badges, but I'm sure some of them might not hear it, so we'll give it to them in writing. All right, so we'll get started. Firefighter Kyle Dalby. Firefighter Dalby will be assigned to C shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Such on Engine 96. Pinning Firefighter Dalby's badge today is his wife, Kolika. Firefighter Daniel Ricardo Garcia. Firefighter Garcia will be assigned to A shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Hagan on Engine 97. Pinning his badge today is his father, Juan. Firefighter Ryan Gregler. Firefighter Gregler will be assigned to C shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Hine on Engine 97. And pinning his badge is his wife, Ashley. Firefighter John Haberman. Firefighter Haberman will be assigned to B shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Kehoe on Engine 96. And pinning his badge today is his wife, Mia. Firefighter Danny Mix. Firefighter Mix will be assigned to B shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Kathy on Truck 91. And pinning his badge is his wife, Sarah. Firefighter Robert Myers. Firefighter Myers will be assigned to A shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Aska on Truck 96. Pinning his badge is his father, Rob. Firefighter Riley Pettit. Firefighter Pettit will be assigned to B shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Laponis on Engine 97. Pinning his badge today is his father, Michael. Firefighter Pete Rochford. Firefighter Rochford will be assigned to A shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Kubota on Truck 91. And pinning his badge today is his father, Tom. Firefighter Thomas Salcido. Firefighter Salcido will be assigned to C shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Wilson on Truck 96. And pinning his badge today is his father, Mike. Firefighter Jaden Sandoval. Firefighter Sandoval will be assigned to C shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Fournier on Truck 91. Pinning his badge today is his mother, Maria. Firefighter Justin Simpson. Firefighter Simpson will be assigned to A shift. He'll be reporting to Captain Mendeville on Engine 96. Pinning his badge today is his father, Sean. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our 2026 recruit class and our newest firefighters. Recruit class, please be seated. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium firefighter John Haberman, who will be presenting on behalf of his class.
Good morning. I am honored to speak on behalf of the 2026 Torrance Fire Department recruit class. We want to thank the City of Torrance, City Council, elected officials, and all city departments that made the past 13 weeks of training for us possible. We want to thank Chief Dumais and the Torrance Fire Department for the opportunity of a lifetime. This job has been a dream and took many years of hard work to get to this point. Thank you for giving us the ability to help and be a positive influence to the citizens and visitors of Torrance, that we can be a part of a team and surround ourselves with like-minded people so we can become the very best version of ourselves. We will serve the City of Torrance with Torrance Fire Department's core values in the forefront of our minds, which are responsiveness, duty, excellence, integrity, teamwork, communication, and compassion. We want to thank our family and friends that supported us while we were attending the tower the past 3 months. The phone calls, texts, and check-ins encouraged us and kept us going when we needed it the most. We also want to thank everyone for being here today. My parents drove 350 miles yesterday to be here for this special day, and I'm sure there are other family and friends here that traveled a long way to be here, or would do the same if they had to. Thank you for the love and support. We would not be here without you. To our cadre, Captain Wass, Captain Fournier, Captain Hagan, Engineer Steffler, and Firefighter Tate, thank you for sharing and passing along your wealth of knowledge and experience with us, for offering your time and having the patience to teach the same thing 11 different times in 11 different ways so each one of the recruits could fully understand and grasp what we needed to learn. You taught us how dynamic this job is and that skills and knowledge are perishable. And the best way to prepare for that is to train and continue to learn, build, maintain, and grow our skills and knowledge. You gave us a great foundation to build from, and we are excited to put all the training and knowledge we acquired and developed to the test. This job is an endless pursuit of excellence, and we are ready to start our pursuit. Thank you for pushing us past what we thought was physically and mentally possible and allowing us to reach new limits. During the tower, our cadre would remind us often that we would be a representation of them when we hit the floor, and we will do our very best to make you proud in our efforts. Thank you for helping us reach our goal of being successful fire recruits. We also want to thank Engineer Panner for filming and creating the video for our recruit class. We had the opportunity to watch it for the first time yesterday during rehearsal, sitting in the front row as a group. It was an amazing experience, and the video is incredible. For most of the fire recruits, the past 13 weeks have been the most challenging times of our lives. The hardest parts of the tower will also be the most remembered. Fun Fridays with Engineer Steffler and Firefighter Tate, morning runs and workouts with Captain Wass and Captain Hagan, and ladder rodeo, throwing every ladder we had back and forth from Station 2 to our training tower. Having the hottest month of March on record made the tower a lot tougher, but in the end, it made us tougher. To the recruits, thank you for everything. When someone needed help, we reached out and shared your knowledge. When someone was struggling, we encouraged and picked each other up. When we failed or made mistakes, we gave each other perspective and confidence to move past our failures and to learn and grow from them. When we retired, someone brought the energy. And when we needed a leader, one of us stepped up. We all brought and shared our different strengths to the group, and we all worked and improved on our weaknesses. We are not the same people from 13 weeks ago. Memories we will always remember: climbing Truck 91's aerial ladder at Torrance Beach, rappelling off our 5-story tower and off the side of Butcher Hill, sharing lunches behind the tower, dinner at Islands on Friday nights after a long week of training, and our Palm Springs golf trip last weekend. Since February 9th, we developed into a team and we grew into a family. And I'm honored to be a part of this recruit class and excited for our futures. And now we would like to present the 2026 recruit class plaque to the cadre, which will hang in Station 2's classroom along with the other previous recruit class plaques. Captain Fournier, can you please come up? Recruit Rochford's stepfather, Tom Donahue, helped us design and make this plaque. Mr. Donahue could not be here with us today, but we greatly appreciate your time and help. Thank you. Thank you, Captain Fournier.
All right, good morning. Like he said, I'm Captain Fournier, and I got chose to talk here today. So I want to thank you all for being here. Once again, congratulations to the Torrance recruit class of 2026 on completing the tower. The past 13 weeks have challenged you guys mentally, physically, and emotionally. They've likely had some of the hardest, longest, and most stressful days of their lives, but you all made it through together. The cadre, we worked hard to teach you guys the fundamentals of this profession, and those lessons will stay with you throughout your career. So as firefighters, we come to work every day not knowing what call will come next. That's why attention to detail, discipline, teamwork, work ethic, all these attributes are very important. These are the qualities that will help us safely serve the community and ensure that everyone goes home safe to our families. That's the end goal. As you move into your probationary year, remember that this graduation is not the finish line. It's just the beginning of your career. So come to work every day with the mindset of getting better. I like to say be a sponge, learn as much as you can from the people around you. There will be long days, sleepless nights, but never lose sight of the fact that this is the dream job that you've always wanted. To the families and loved ones, thank you. Your support, encouragement, and sacrifices over the past 13 weeks have played a huge role in their success. So you should be incredibly proud for where they are now. Once again, I want to congratulate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the floor. Congrats.
At this time, I'd like to invite to the stage Deputy City Clerk 3, Crystal Camarata, and she's going to give the oath of office to our new firefighters.
Recruits, please stand. Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of California against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States of America and the Constitution of the State of California. I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and I will faithfully discharge the duties upon which I am about to enter. Congratulations.
Thank you. to our Deputy City Clerk 3, Crystal Camerata. Welcome to the Torrance Fire Department. Congratulations. Please be seated. We're also here today to honor our promotees. Thanks to the Communication Division of the Office of the City Manager, who puts this next video together to introduce all of our promotees.
Hi, my name is Howell Bradley, and I got promoted to fire captain. Well, I'm originally from Florida. Once I graduated high school, I actually joined the Marine Corps. I was hired on with the Torrance Fire Department in 2001. I'm in my 26th year. I was on the hazmat team for like 8 years, and it was always a goal of mine to try to pursue this position, so I decided to go for it. So after a good year and a half of studying and pretty much dedicating most of my free time and time here at work to learning the position and then taking all the tests that you have to take, here I am. I remember I was at football practice for my son. My phone started ringing and I looked down and it was Chief Miller calling me. He kind of gave me the news. I was definitely excited. I love being a firefighter, but I feel like as a captain, it's the best spot for me as far as being able to give back to the department and pass down some of the things that I've learned from other captains going through my career. I thank my wife. She's the backbone of our household. She keeps everything together. I like to thank my kids for their support and understanding. You know, Dad not always being able to be there during this time. And then with the department, Chief Dumais for having the faith in me and promoting me, the command staff for putting together the fire captain certification course, and all the guys on B shift here at headquarters, they all helped me tremendously.
Hi, my name is John Hine, promoting to captain for the Torrance Fire Department. Born and raised in Torrance, to South High, went to El Camino, got hired here in 2015. I'm married, 2 young daughters. I just don't like feeling stagnant. Also with a family and kids, just harder to afford things. And I wanted to be firefighter at Echeverria's captain for a day before he retired. I was at home watching the Dodger game, and then all of a sudden my phone started to blow up. Everyone was saying, hey, congratulations. I was obviously like super pumped because it was a long 4 years. It kind of reminds me of playing sports growing up and being like the captain of a team. You get your influence on even just your work ethic and everything. You kind of see it trickle down to the rest of the crew, and it's just fun kind of just being your team captain. Like definitely got to say my wife first, and then my 2 daughters. My parents obviously for just raising me right. Captain Aska, because he took a lot of time out of his day to help me promote and just get me ready for the test. And then there's a bunch of other people. I've already thanked them and they already know who they are.
Hi, I'm Daniel Singleton, Fire Prevention Specialist, Torrance Fire Department, promoting to Senior Fire Prevention Specialist. I grew up in Venice, graduated Venice High School in 2009, went to community college, started my career in local government in 2014 as a code enforcement officer. Throughout that time, I gained an interest in fire prevention and fire inspections, so I decided to go ahead and take some fire prevention courses. In 2020, I joined the Torrance Fire Department as a volunteer fire inspector, and in 2022, I was hired as a fire prevention specialist. So I decided to pursue this promotion because I felt ready to take the next step in my career. I've had some great mentors in fire prevention and code enforcement, and I wanted to be a mentor to the new generation coming in and be able to guide them at a higher level. So the moment I learned about my promotion, I was actually doing an inspection. Chief Dumais called me, went to his office, he let me know. I was very excited. I called my wife, she was excited as well, to go from a volunteer within the organization to a fire prevention specialist and then promote to senior fire prevention specialist. Great feeling. What I like about my new position is that I get to be a mentor. Another thing is representing the department, being able to go to public events or being a part of public education. That's something that I really like. I like to thank my wife and my family for their support throughout this process. I did take a step back in order to become a volunteer with the department prior to getting hired, so she was a huge help and a huge supporter of that. Also my family, as well as the City of Torrance, Chief Dumais, Torrance Fire Department for giving me the opportunity to grow within such a great organization.
Can our promotees of 2026 please stand? I'd like to re-invite to the stage our Fire Chief David Dumais, our Mayor George K. Chin, and our city manager, Aram Shaparian. Promoting to Senior Fire Prevention Specialist, Daniel Singleton. Pinning his badge is his wife, Joanna. Promoting to Fire Captain, John Hine. Pinning his badge today is his wife, Hannah, and his daughters, Josephine and Adeline. Promoting to Fire Captain, Hal Bradley. Pinning his badge is his wife, Stephanie, daughter, Sophia, and his son, Chase. Everyone, please join me in congratulating our promotees of 2026. Recruit class, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, I present to you on behalf of the City of Torrance and the Torrance Fire Department our 2026 firefighters and promotees. Please be seated. In closing, I'd like to re-invite to the podium our Fire Chief, David Dumais, to give his closing remarks.
This is, again, as I stated earlier, a special day. I personally want to thank the city, mayor, city council, city leadership for all our support. We have a great team, great executive staff, and there's so much support here that it's really grateful to be able to stand up here and represent the department. And for everybody here today, you worked really hard, not only as recruits, but as people who were promoted in our organization. We don't give these things out easy, folks. You can just ask them. And families, you guys know, right? You've been there when they had to miss something, miss this. late nights. You know, hopefully the kids will understand one day, and they'll be good these folks will be good role models for them as well. So that's the end of our program. We have some refreshments in the lobby. This is your time. Take as many photos as you like. They're yours today. Again, congratulations, and thank you all for coming.